So at Brown, for example, in 1992, there was the whole like list of rapist men scrawled in the women's bathroom thing. Like that was very.
Did you ever make
like,
it on?
Of course not. I never rape. First of all, I never rape, and secondly, besides the fact that I never rape, I never raped then, if only because I was I graduated from Brown when I was 18, so I was a total nerd virgin there.
Cool.
Which I still am deep inside. I really am a nerd virgin.
Yeah. Well, these days they'll throw you on the rape bathroom list even if you're a nerd virgin. That's like who they target.
Yeah. I know. And the thing is, there's this nice concept of the unwanted sexual advance, which is sort of so wonderful. I think that Camille Paglia points out that basically the entire concept of sort of normal human courtship involves usually male transgression of boundaries. And so, because if you're cool, of course, when it's wanted or not. And so naturally, the people who know when it's wanted or not are the alpha chads. Right. And the people who don't know whether it's wanted or not are the virgin nerds. And the safest thing really to do as a virgin nerd is not do anything. In fact, there's a story, you can go out on the internet and find this. This is from a friend of mine, really wonderful person, a guy named Scott Aronson. And Scott Aronson is the world's leading expert, arguably, in quantum computing. He would disagree with that characterization. He's certainly the world's best quantum computing blogger. He's a professor at UT Austin. And he posted a few years ago and he's married and has, I believe, either one or two children. It's embarrassing that I forget this. And he posted this story a few years ago about how basically he found the situation he was in where he's in grad school and sort of all of the women around him are women that could in some way tell on him. And he's basically he was thinking very, very seriously of solving this problem by going to a doctor and getting some kind of chemical castration injection that would permanently eliminate his sex drive. Yeah, literally. I think it's chemical. I don't even know if he was thinking chemical. He's basically my desire to get it on with girls is basically risking all of the things that I love and care about, being, mainly quantum computing. But also, he's a very thoughtful guy. Even though he's a liberal, that's why we can hang out. But that basically, his admission of this was just incredibly brave and incredibly strong and incredibly moving, because basically all nerd guys who have no natural kind of Chad powers have totally experienced the sentiment. And they've never quite gone as far as that. Unfortunately, he did not actually do this, but that's it's just retarded. People like that often kill themselves instead. That's pretty common.
I wonder.
I don't think. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying. I wonder with my little brother, for example. He's 9. I think he just turned 19, and that's the generation that do those kids now experience any normal sexual, what you were saying, rejection or going out and chasing girls in a healthy way, because I feel like they learn that everything is rape.
Well, I think there's more hope for a 19-year-old than us.
Everything is basically rape, and it depends what social group. Is your little brother a nerd? Is he a jock?
I don't know.
Is he a trench coat psycho?
He's not trench coat quite, but with that age, I think also a lot of those lines are more blurred than before. A lot of I noticed even with my brother, all the cool kids played Minecraft. None of the cool kids played Minecraft when I was a kid. Or
I don't know if we're even talking about trench coat. Eric and Dylan were not in the trench coat mafia. They were just normal, popular. They were popular kids. And the trench coat mafia, I don't know, it existed in 3 different schools. And there's all this stuff about it being a CIA type operation and stuff. But
thank you, Miss Columbine buff.
No, not in that